everyone, and welcome to Easy English Lessons, where learning English becomes simple, natural, and fun. If you're tired of using the same basic words again and again, like good, bad, or tired, then this episode is for you. Today we're going to explore a really useful and expressive part of the English language, emphatic adjectives. These are strong adjectives that help you speak with more emotion, more precision, and more natural flow. Instead of saying very good or very tired, we'll learn how to use richer, more colorful words like amazing, exhausted, or tiny. In this episode, we'll look at 5 key adjective groups: good, bad, big, small, and tired. For each one, we'll go through a list of emphatic words, talk about their meanings, and see how they work in real-life sentences. Let's begin. First, good. We often say good to describe something positive, but when we want to express that something is really good, not just okay, we can use stronger words like excellent, amazing, brilliant, superb, fantastic, outstanding. Let's take a closer look. Excellent means extremely good, usually in quality. She gave an excellent presentation. It wasn't just good, it was clear, well prepared, and impressive. Amazing adds surprise and excitement. This pasta is amazing. Where did you learn to cook like that? You can hear the enthusiasm in the speaker's voice. Brilliant often means clever or impressive. That's a brilliant solution, simple and effective, especially common in British English. This one is great when someone comes up with a smart idea. Superb is a little more formal and means top-level quality. The view from the hotel room was superb. Fantastic adds a playful, excited feeling. We had a fantastic day at the theme park. Outstanding means something that stands out. It's better than the rest. Her performance was outstanding. She deserved that award. All of these are perfect when good just isn't strong enough. Now let's move to the opposite, bad. Bad is another word we use all the time, but there are much stronger ways to express just how bad something really is. Here are some emphatic adjectives to use instead. Terrible. Awful, dreadful, horrific, appalling, atrocious. Let's break these down. Terrible is probably the most common. I feel terrible about what happened. This can describe physical illness, a situation, or an emotion. Awful is similar, but often more emotional. The weather was awful, cold, rainy, and windy all day. Dreadful sounds more formal and is common in British English. That was a dreadful mistake. We'll need to fix it immediately. Horrific is used for really shocking or scary things. The crash was horrific. The whole town was shaken. Appalling shows strong disapproval. The living conditions were appalling. No heating, no clean water. Atrocious is one of the strongest. It can describe something morally shocking or just extremely bad. The service at that restaurant was atrocious. We waited for an hour and got cold food. These adjectives help you sound more precise and expressive when talking about negative experiences or situations. Let's move on to big. Sometimes big just doesn't feel big enough. In those moments, try one of these instead. Enormous, gigantic, massive, humongous, colossal. These words all describe things that are very large, but with slightly different shades of meaning. Enormous is very common. They bought an enormous sofa. It barely fits in the living room. Gigantic makes you think of giants. Huge, powerful creatures. We saw a gigantic whale during the boat trip. Massive adds weight or power. There was a massive crowd at the stadium. Humongous is informal and playful, a mix of huge and monstrous. That pizza was humongous, bigger than the table. Colossal sounds dramatic, often used in historical or epic contexts. The pyramid was a colossal achievement of ancient engineering. Using these words gives your speech more variety and energy, especially when describing size or importance. Next up, small. When something is very small, small might not be enough. Try these emphatic adjectives: tiny, minute, minuscule, microscopic. Tiny is the most common and easiest to use. She held a tiny baby turtle in her hand. Minute means very small in size or amount, often used in technical or formal contexts. There was only a minute difference between the two results. Minuscule is a slightly more advanced word. His handwriting was minuscule. I could barely read it. Microscopic means so small you'd need a microscope to see it. There was a microscopic crack in the glass. These words are useful when you want to emphasize just how little something is, whether it's physical size, a chance, or a detail. And finally, tired. We all know the word tired, but what if you're really tired? These emphatic adjectives say it much better. Exhausted, worn out, drained, shattered, fatigued. Let's see how they work. Exhausted is probably the most common. I'm exhausted. I worked 12 hours today. Worn out can describe both people and objects. After hiking all day, I was completely worn out. Drained often refers to mental or emotional energy. After the long meeting, I felt drained. I couldn't focus on anything else. Shattered is British slang and very informal. I'm shattered. Let's cancel dinner and just rest. Fatigued is formal, often used in medical or professional contexts. Pilots must report if they feel fatigued before flying. These words help you describe not just that you're tired, but how you're tired and why. Emphatic adjectives are a simple but powerful way to make your English sound more natural, vivid, and expressive. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Now you've got a stronger, more expressive set of words you can use instead of basic adjectives like good, bad, big, small, and tired. Try to practice them in your own sentences today. The faster you start using them, the faster they become natural. A good exercise is simple. Take one basic adjective and replace it with a stronger one when you speak or write. Small changes like this can make a big difference in how fluent and confident your English sounds. If you found this lesson helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And subscribe to Easy English Lessons so you don't miss the next episodes. Thanks for learning with us today, and see you in the next lesson.